How are you doing today? I hope everything's good. I hope everything's fine. As you may notice, the background looks a little bit different today because I go through this thing at least once a month or more where I feel like I need a change. I need a change in my life, in my environment. So what's the easiest thing I could do? Change my furniture around, of course. So that hit me like 2 days ago, and of course I had to, and here we are, my living room looking completely different. I will show you in a minute, but I'm actually loving it so much. I'm so glad I did it because I feel like my workspace is so much more comfortable now, and I don't know, I like having everything all together. I started my day really late today. I woke up early, but I had to do a couple things that I did not want to do, and my day, like the day I planned at least, started in the afternoon. And old me would have been so disappointed that I would have been like, it's over, I'm not doing anything anymore today. This annoy me. But yeah, old me would have been like, the day's over, there's no point in trying. But the new me that was born today, she says no. We're gonna actually have a productive day even though we're starting at 4 p.m. And I'm gonna start by, I was gonna do my makeup first, but actually I'm gonna show you around, show you the new space, and then I'm gonna do my makeup. So I moved my desk over here where I had these drawings on the wall, and I decided to leave them there because I feel like it actually fits perfectly with the little corner where my desk is. I love it. And they're right next to my plants. Do not comment on the dead leaves. Look over here though. She's having a baby. But she's having twins. Woo! Oh, I made these cards a while back just to hang them on my bookshelf, and then I took them down because I was reorganizing. I literally just printed them off Pinterest, I think. And with clear tape, I kind of plastified them or whatever. So I have my own self-made collectible Sailor Moon cards. Why? Who knows? But I have them and I love them, and I'm gonna probably do something with them at some point. So right next to my desk, I have my shelf, which is getting a little crowded. I'm already looking into buying a new shelf because even though I have some space, but I also want to have it be cute. So yeah, she's not the cutest shelf ever because I painted her myself. And as you may be able to see, I didn't do a great job, but I tried, and that's all that counts, right? And then on this corner, I have my little easel corner. It's a little messy over here because I'm not sure this corner is actually gonna stay the way it is right now. Definitely those paintings are going down. I want to frame some of them, and the others, I don't know. But yeah, she's still in a remodeling phase. Actually, my whole house kind of is, but I'm working with her. But yeah, these are my collection of fake plants that I will eventually one by one replace with real plants someday, hopefully. In my current painting that I've been working on since last year, that I haven't really worked on for the last couple of months, probably the last 6 months. Moving on. But yeah, that was my new situation. I am still working on it, so it's not done. I still have to fix some of the paintings that are on the wall. I need to fix the wall. There's a lot to be done. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk. I don't know if I like this lighting. I am trying new things. I'm trying things out. I thought maybe just my little ring light would be enough. Wait, maybe I turn on the light. I like it more. I wish I did it since the beginning. I don't want to redo the video, so let's just pretend the light was always on. I think I like it. I'm not sure. Listen, I'm still experimenting. Don't mind me. My hair is driving me crazy. I'm gonna start doing my makeup. I'm gonna do really simple makeup because I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just gonna be at home, but I don't know. Whenever I feel like I have to be productive and I have to work at home, I really feel like just getting ready, doing a little bit of my makeup, my hair, my outfit just really helps me so much because and I don't know if this is a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing, I don't know, but I thrive off of just being around other people. Like if I have to get something done and I'm by myself, I'll probably not do it. But if there's somebody else, at least just one more person doing it with me, or like going to coffee shops, which I know a lot of people relate to that, but it's almost like that's the only way I can really function. And I feel like it's gotten worse because I used to have this job where after work I used to go to a coffee shop and do all of my reading and all of my work that I could do there. And I kind of got so used to that now that I am not there anymore and I don't get to go to that coffee shop every single day. I mean, I could, but it's like I would have to start a new routine to do that. Before I was kind of forced and it just became my routine. But now it feels so weird. Like I'm back to being at home. Like it's just feeling like there's other people around me that are also busy and also doing their things. I don't know, that just helps me be productive. That's basically what I'm going through right now. And I know there's probably bigger problems to have, but listen, that's my problem right now. I honestly today was also trying to look for different things that would motivate me, because even though I am aware and I talk about how you shouldn't rely on motivation, whatever, because I read the book Letters to a Young Poet where he talks about that. And you know, just because you know something doesn't mean it's easy to apply it. And I'm trying to fake it till I make it, you know, trying to tell myself that I do not rely on motivation. I do. So today I decided that I would I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I took an extra vitamin gummy today and I decided to put on my big girl pants and get things done. And so far it's working. I feel like I also rely a lot on feeling accomplished by, at the end of the day, seeing how much I did and not necessarily how I felt, which obviously being able to accomplish everything you have to is a good thing, but it's not the only thing, okay? Sometimes it's very important to just do things that just feel good, you know? And even though it does feel good to feel like you were productive and you had a good day, whatever, but I'm gonna be honest, some days where I do feel like I got everything done, I end up feeling not that great because I did what I had to do, but I didn't really enjoy it. And I just feel tired at the end of the day, not so much satisfied, but just exhausted. So I'm just trying to really balance it out, where I do fun stuff and I do responsibility and important stuff, because there's always time to do both. And I know that you probably think, no, there is not time to do both. There is. You just have to time it right. Like obviously you don't have time to do every single fun thing and every single responsibility in one day, but I mean, there's always ways to like sneak in one or two fun things that at least make your day feel like it was worth it. I'm not saying like you're gonna be able to take like a little break from work and go to Disneyland and then come back, but just small things like have a little time to go get a coffee after work or before work, you know, even if that means you have to wake up a little earlier. And I know waking up is one of the hardest things for a human being ever, but after you're awake and after you're out and after you have your little delicious little drink, you're gonna be so glad you did it. And those are the things that make the difference. Those 15-20 extra minutes of sleep are not gonna give you the restful feeling you think they will. It won't, let's be honest. And if you think it does, wake up. But what does give you that is those 15 20 extra minutes that you take to make a little stop and get a little fun drink. That is only possible when you take from other things. Now, you may not be able to take time from responsibilities all the time, but you just gotta balance out all the other things, you know? Just gonna prioritize what's really important to you and then do the math in your head and make it happen. But don't get me wrong, I am a hypocrite because I'm telling you this, but I'm actually telling myself this because these are things that I know I should be doing, but that I do not practice myself. So yeah, I do know it's easier said than done because I myself am not able to do that yet. But I know those are the facts. And it's really hard, especially when you're trying to do like a creative kind of job. Well, I guess anybody that's trying to do their own thing, like starting their own projects, their own business, anything like that. Because obviously the world is designed for you to have to, you know, work only for money. That's the only thing. But as you know, the beginning of anything is always gonna be the hardest part. It's rough out here, okay? And it's really discouraging when you feel like you plan out a day where you're gonna be really productive and create a lot and paint or write or sell, whatever. And then your day just revolves around just other responsibilities, and then you're like stuck in this loop where you feel like, well, I'm never gonna get out of this stage of starting my project because I never have time to actually execute the next step. But you know, you do need to do the other things that are taking up that time. So it's hard, it's rough, but we're all together, we're holding each other's hands, we're suffering together. And just know it gets better. When? I don't know, I hope soon, but it gets better. Enough talking about things that I don't really know what I'm talking about because I am still also going through it. And I'm just gonna tell you about the book that I'm reading. I am not done with it yet because, like always, I thought I would be done earlier, but I'm not. But yeah, I am reading Castles in Their Bones by Laura Sebastian, and I think I mentioned before, yes I did mention before, how it's specifically, well, it's actually one of the reviews. It says it's for fans of Stephanie Garber's Once Upon a Broken Heart. So of course I had to read it. And oh my god, I'm loving it a lot. I'm not even halfway done, so I can't really say much except for that what I have read already has been wow. I don't know, like I'm always trying to give myself low expectations just because I've been so disappointed in the past from being too excited about things. But I don't know if it's because of that or what, I've been having such a fun time with it. I've been reading it mostly before bed just because these last couple of weeks, I was gonna say days, but actually weeks have been a little crazy. And the only time that I have to actually rest and not think about work is right before bed. And it also helps me with my anxiety because I get bad anxiety, especially at night. I've been taking this like magnesium tea. I think it's like a supplement actually, I don't know, but that's been helping a lot too. But yeah, I've been reading at night because that's what every tip online recommends. No screens before going to bed, some tea, read a book. I'm doing all of it. And yes, it's working. I recommend it because obviously nothing replaces medication, nothing replaces therapy. I'm doing both, but it's always so nice to have something extra because, you know, it's not just about not being anxious, it's also about being happy, you know? Because obviously when you're anxious, you can't really be fully happy, but once the anxiety is gone, you want to fill that void with something good, and that's what I've been doing. I'm in page, let's see, I have 1,000,001 bookmarks. Why am I marking this book with a little coupon pamphlet from my eye doctor? We're classy over here. I am in page 169 and it's so fun. We're going through the perspective. I forgot the word. Oh my god. We are seeing the... Listen, you know what I mean. We have three main characters and we switch to which point of view, that's the word, which point of view we're seeing. Each chapter starts with the name of one of the three sisters. They are triplets, and I don't want to say too much because I haven't finished the book, so I don't really know how much of this information is actually like essential to the plot twist or whatever. But so far, what I can tell you is that they're triplets and they're each sent to be married to a different prince of three different nations. And they don't know these men, they have written letters to them back and forth, but they don't really know who they are or how they are, what kind of person they are. So it's about them arriving to their new homes and meeting their new husbands and just all the craziness that happens. And obviously all three of them find situations that they're not expecting. Already I can tell you my favorite one of the three sisters is Truenita. I better be pronouncing that right, but it is a unique name that I've never heard before. I hope I pronounced it right. They call her Sophie, so I'm gonna say Sophie. Sophie is my favorite character of the three so far. I love the three of them, and I feel like this is the first time in a while that I've read a book that has different perspectives, different, oh my god, points of view of different characters. Like we switch back and forth, and that I actually like all the points of view, you know, because there's always like that one point of view that you're like, oh my god, it's her chapter. But not with them. Like they're so different. Each of them have like very unique personalities to each other, and still like they all are very likable in my opinion so far. I'm on page 169, something changes, don't hold that against me. But so far they're all very likable, they're all very interesting, and they're all very unique, because I hate in fiction when they make twins, triplets, or any sibling in general be either complete opposites of each other or complete copies of each other, you know, like I get it, they're twins, but they're also individual people, like, and I feel like this book does that very well, where they have completely individual personalities, and unless they mention the fact that they're triplets, you don't think that too much. I hate when books are very like, they're twins, and that is their personality trait, you know? But yeah, I've been loving it so much. And I can see the Stephanie Garber, and I can see the Stephanie Garber vibes. I don't want to compare because, you know, I don't like to compare one person to the other too much, you know, artist things. But I can see the vibe, you know, where the review said like it's for fans of Stephanie Garber, because obviously it's a fantasy story, but it's very like fairy tale vibes, you know, like the princesses and the prince and the land and, you know. My specific favorite is like very like Disney princess vibes, but make it more adult, you know, like the princess and the prince and the little fairy and you know. That is kind of what I get from the Stephanie Garber books. Obviously not specifically that, but like that's the vibe that I get, you know, very like princessy fantasy, you know, and that's what I love, and that is kind of what this is. So if you don't like it, I mean, I'd say give it a try anyways, because I find it that so many times I stay away from books because they're not the vibe I like, and then I end up liking them and it becomes an exception to my rule of I don't like that vibe. So I say still give it a try. But yeah, that was pretty much it. This angle is not giving. Yeah, but yeah, that was so rude. Brandon. He's always trying to steal my spotlight. That was it for today. I kind of wanted to make it like a little update today. Also, I'm changing my, I'm telling you, he's the main character. I'm also changing my schedule for the videos, because I was doing every Wednesday and every Friday, but for now it's been a little bit hard because of my current schedule and everything, and I don't want to make the videos just like because I have to, you know, I have a schedule, you know. I want to make them fun, I want to make them more genuine, and I think for now I'm going to be doing every Friday. And I will still do both arts and books, you know, related topics like the vlogs, the productivity, the study with me. I'll do everything. Just instead of be separated in 2 videos for 2 days a week, it's gonna be all together into 1 video every Friday. I'm gonna go now. Now that I gave you and myself that little pep talk, I am ready to face the day. Right now, I am gonna go and deal with a huge spider in my bathroom. Hi!